Hi, I'm Randy Patty, and this is my story. Most of the entirety of my childhood, I lived across the street from a church. My direct family had no religion, and I was raised to be a good person. I had attended church and Bible camps a few times as a kid with relatives, and had done youth group a bit in my teen years with friends, but never felt a pull towards Christianity or any other religion. Throughout the last year and a half to 2 years, I've been going through a very difficult separation and started to find myself being someone I wasn't proud of or happy to be due to words and actions brought from the bitterness of the separation. I felt like I needed more help than I could get through friends, counselors, etc. During this time, I started spending a lot of time with my neighbors. I knew they were Christians, and we'd had a few minor conversations over the years, but nothing ever got through to me. One day, while out for a walk with my kids and my neighbor, he asked if I would be interested in doing the Alpha course with him. I accepted, as I had no reason to say no. My life was at a spot where it worked perfectly to fit in. When Alpha started, I felt quite overwhelmed, but also very excited. Every week I came out of my shell a little bit more with help from the members of my Alpha group who knew I needed the push. As I started spending more time in His Word, I kept reading things that made me feel like I was being spoken to directly, like God was reaching out to me. Everything seemed to fit my life perfectly. I was having a conversation with one of my kids one night about Alpha and Jesus and my path so far. My daughter asked if I believed in God. I thought about it for a second and said, yes, I do. Then the next morning, as I was driving to work on a road I've driven 1,000 times, I noticed the shadow of a giant cross in the middle of the parking lot. That was it for me. It was my sign. Every day I spend in His Word, living in the life He has laid out for me, I feel myself returning to the person I was before, but an even better version of. I find peace in the Bible, enjoy meeting people that I share this faith with, and I feel like I belong. Through Alpha, what really stood out to me was Revelation 3:20. Here I am, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person, and they with me. I could hear something my entire life. It was there before me, but it took me a while to pay attention to it. I am very excited to get baptized, to make a visual representation to others of where I know my faith is at in my heart.